Another Andy B's 2-minute video. I'm sitting here with a cup of tea in the car. Nice cup of tea. Well, it's Joe made for me. I'm sitting in a car park, which isn't particularly exciting, but I brought Jo to work this morning. She's got a printed document, which is quite large. We didn't fancy doing that at home while she's working from home during COVID. So we've come out to one of her satellite offices, and she's getting a thing printed. And as I sat here, the car park's next to a little marina thing. There's little boats and there's big boats. So sorry if you're actually into boats, because I'm not that much into it to know the right names. But there's a very big boat, which is kind of cool. Big cruise liner, and it got me thinking about holidays. It got me thinking about resting. I've been on a little cruise liner a long time ago, going across to Denmark. That was quite exciting. Do we rest? I'm extremely proficient and very highly skilled in not getting to bed on time sometimes, and the phrase burning the candle at both ends. Occasionally we've done that, and we've all done that, and there's seasons of life where we need to just get stuff done, and we're tired, but we've got to get up early, and we need to stay late to get something accomplished. Maybe it's a deadline. Yesterday we were doing some filming for our Something for Sunday, and I was doing a piece for that, and we were in John 1 when we were looking at the Word. Who is the Word? Jesus is the Word, and it led us to Psalm 33 about Jesus being an agent of creation in the Hebrew. And then I was in Genesis, one of my favourite books, and looking at God creating the world again, which I just love to do. I love who God is, and it helps me to remember that God is certain. He's someone we can rely on. His word is trustworthy. Suddenly seeing the boats and just sitting here, I'm having some passive resting, sitting, supping me tea and looking at the boats here, and the clinking of the masts and all the bits and pieces and the tackle on the boat as they blow against each other. Enjoying the rain. One of the parts of the seasons of the UK is rain and wind. We've got wind and rain right now. Not quite as much wind, but it's definitely wet. And I was thinking about seasons of life and rhythms and stuff, and I thought I'd share this one. But we need to make sure we take time to rest. God did. He had his 6 days of working to make the world, and on the 7th day he actually took a rest. And if God's taking a rest, and he's God, then we need to take rest as well, because he's setting a rhythm in place for us to follow to make life less stressful and less tiring. So let's make sure we get some rest. Let's take times in the day to push and hush and pause. Not just push through all the time, but to take some moments just to pause and just take a breath, take a hush moment just to listen to God. But let's take active resting. We love active resting as a family, going for walks and whatever, and we play games as well, so passive resting. So let's get different types of resting going and doing, and let's not push rest to one side just because we've got to be busy. God rested. We need to as well.